morning, everybody. This is Dr. Ali, and today I just wanted to give you a brief about our very unique creation of online assessment, which we believe that it's very innovative and very creative. And I wanted to share a little bit of this to you. And I wanted to compare the interactive visual assessment to the traditional multiple choice question. And I just wanted to tell you how important is interactive visual assessment, especially when it comes to the basic food hygiene training. So in order to proceed, you need to go to www.etestpulseberry.com. And when you get to our website, you have got, of course, information relating to the IVA is there, because IVA is coming into three different form. One is a web-based and a software, and IVA through the virtual reality or using glasses. But this is a web-based, and this can be used in any device. It can be in iPhone, and it can be in tablets, iOS, Android. So it can be working in any device. In order to proceed for that, you need to sign up. I have already done the sign up, pretty much very similar to any registration. So you simply put your information over there, and once you sign up, our admin will be notified, and we will be sending you a password. Now, I have already done the sign up before, so I'm just going to show you the whole procedure on logging in. Here, this is once you log in, this is how the examination process is going to start. And I'm not going to show you obviously all the questions, but I will be particularly looking for three main questions that I wanted to compare that with the multiple choice questions, that traditional multiple choice questions, which I believe that it is not really useful for vocational training, particularly with the basic food hygiene training. Now, if you look at this, in the multiple choice questions, you usually have got a question which has got 4 options. Let's say when it comes to the receiving area, particularly with this, you might have a question saying that, okay, in the receiving area, the chilled food item temperature shall be or should be, then you will have 4 options. They give you +8, +7, and then 4, and obviously maybe 10. Then you have to basically choose that, which in the real scenario, this does not happen. You know, in a real scenario, you never have 4 options when people are in the kitchen. In the real scenario, when people are working, you're particularly focusing on the actual what is happening. What is happening inside the kitchen. You're basically trying to choose between right or wrong, because you have basically a reading which say, is that correct or not correct? So in order to create that atmosphere, make it more practical, this is where interactive visual assessment is going to help you. First of all, if you can see the question over here, you have to choose, do I use infrared or prop? This is a very important, this is where you're basically checking the knowledge of the person and putting it in practice, which in multiple choice question you can't have. And of course, in a multiple choice question, you always have this language problems, because multiple choice question is, to be honest, used for academic. It does not require, it is not good and useful for the people who are working in a food industry, which most of them, they don't have an academic background. So you have to create a question which is very practical. So they can say day to day, they can see and sense it. That is what the IVA is benefit. So if you look at the particular in this question, and if I choose it, you can see it's just real, and the temperature will pop up. Now the candidate should choose, is this right or wrong? This is the point that what we call it as putting a knowledge in a practice, where in a multiple choice questions, That does not happen because it's more of checking the knowledge and it is more theoretical. But here is more practical. Here you're focusing to the person and telling to the person that, look, you have got a situation, choose, is that right or wrong? So of course, in this case, this is absolutely wrong. Now, one of the very important things that usually you cannot get it in the multiple choice question is to understand or to get a proper question when it comes to the active management, especially with regard to the fabrication. Now, this is where visual assessment is important. As you can see in this particular questions, you have got a question which basically there is a monitor record and a pest control is given to the candidate and telling them, okay, you have to verify, is this a correct recording? Is this something which is okay? This has more to do with the supervisor or people who have got responsibility. Even some of the people who come to the basic food hygiene trainings, they have this responsibility as a supervisors. And so they will be able to make a proper judgment and to understand that is this a fabricated record or not. This is the benefit, again, you get it in the interactive visual assessment, because you can create a realistic atmosphere to the person, the candidate, and they can really record and see the records, and they can base, of course, based on this question, they have to judge, is this a correct form or not correct? So this is another benefits where you won't be able to get in a multiple choice questions, which again, I believe shouldn't be in a basic food hygiene training qualification at all.